Hi everyone, I'm back. I've gotten some motivation today and just wanted to kind of vent a little bit. Not really vent, just talk about things. One of the things that's been kind of bugging me, I'm not perfect either, but I know if I get like a little spare tire in my, like a little bit of fat right in here, and it bugs the shit out of me, and I want to lose weight or something, but I've been down the Cape a couple of times, and boy, have I seen some fat bastards. And it's about this obesity problem. I didn't take it really all that seriously until lately, because I heard something on the radio about it. I can't remember where. It was probably on Dennis and Callahan or somebody, but um, they've come up with a statistic that something like, it's a terrible stat that, I don't know. I think it's a little over 50% of Americans could be considered obese, adults and children too, and it's just. I'm sitting around looking at people this past week and weekend, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? You see these families in their 40s and 50s and maybe even 30s, with kids, and it's like both parents are just fucking fat. There's no other way to describe it. You wonder what the Christ the nooks and crannies are like, and godly. But then you stop and think, and you go like, why are they so fucking fat? Do they do anything? Do they have any kind of self-discipline or self-control? There's that mid-fat, when you get to be 40, 50, you're going to get a little, paunch or whatever you want to call it. You're going to get a little round, but you're not going to get this disgusting thing, the shit's hanging over. I look at people like that and I say, I couldn't leave the house if I looked like that. I couldn't. I'd probably be in bed all day drinking. I don't know. But it just gets you to thinking, maybe we do have a problem here, Because, I don't know, I guess people are eating a lot of junk, and it's just, we're not a very healthy country, I don't think. And I don't like to talk like this sometimes, because I'm no jewel myself. But actually, I am now. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm proud of myself. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I feel good. But, and the next thing on my agenda, of course, is, and I just, it's inexplicable, is Aaron Hernandez. We've got football coming up, and first of all, of course, you've got Gronkowski hurt, and I'm getting concerned about his injury. It seems to be like one of those injuries to his arm. It's happening, and it keeps happening, and there's surgery each time, and it's making me think about Hartley Dykes, who, for you young people, was back in, I don't know, the late 80s, around 88 or so. He was a draft pick out of Oklahoma State, really good receiver, really promising. And his first time out to practice, look at my fucking gut. That's not that bad. It was his first day, I think it was his first day of practice when he was a rookie. Not his first day when he was a rookie. Somewhere in training camp in his rookie year, he broke his leg really bad. It was like, both bones in there were broken, and it had surgery, the whole bit. And he was out for the season. And then when he came to come back the following year, that's the time. He literally went out onto the practice field the first day of training camp and ran, and when his drills or whatever started, he broke it again right there. And he never really played again. He might have played a little bit, might have tried it, but he didn't play. It was during one of those really bad periods of Patriots history, like Rod Russ in that era. But anyway, he's starting to remind me of that. He's got the back condition too. And you always worry about him in the off season a little bit, but this Hernandez thing is just, he's the other tight end, and they were so good together when they drafted them together. Jesus Christ. I remember them putting Hernandez in the backfield and stuff, and it was so cool. But this thing he did, I just don't know. It's when I heard it, when I was seeing it unfold, I almost couldn't believe it. Some of my relatives were up from Virginia, and a couple of them were really interested in football too, and they was glued to it as I was, and they're not even from around here. But it was just, of course, at first the thing about how stupid can he be? How goddamn stupid can he possibly be? The way he left, he didn't cover his tracks at all or anything. And then you think, is it stupid, or is it almost too a combination of arrogance? It's almost an arrogance. It's like you see him in court and stuff, and it's almost like he doesn't care, or like he thinks that someone is going to come down and save him. It's something to do with the gangs or something. I don't get it, but he's gone. Let's face it, he's gone. So really the saddest thing about it to me is that we've lost a good tight end. And we need tight ends. We need two right now, and I'm sure we'll do something about it. But it's just a shame. You know, if the way he lives his life, fuck him. I could give a shit what happens to him. But we need a tight end now. But other than that, everything seems fine with the Pats. We'll see what Brady can do. Hopefully Danny Amendolia or whatever the fuck his name is will be good. What else is bugging me? Nothing really. My life's going really pretty good. I got my ups and downs, but you can't really complain. Though of course, as usual, the government's completely fucked up. It's just ridiculous. Obama really disappoints me because I have to confess here, I voted for him twice. I voted for him last year because I figured give him another chance. I'm like that a lot. If a president's been president for 4 years and he runs for a second term, I'm always like, let him have 8 years, see what he can do. And it's like he turned arrogant after he got elected to re-elected. It's like he got completely arrogant. And it's just like, it's almost like he doesn't give a shit, really, to be honest with you. And I start to wonder, no, I'm going to start sounding kind of crazy here, and you can come and get me if you want, but I'm starting to wonder if, like, when his term is up, it's like, I don't know if he's going to leave the White House. He'll probably stay there. He'll probably, he'll probably, I don't know, it's just this terrible fucking vision. But anyway, and that's just going to be, I have no control over that stuff, and I've gotten to the point where I don't take the government in politics seriously anymore. It's such a joke that I honestly think that people that get into arguments over politics to the point where they damage friendships or just get heated with each other and really pissed off, I think they're fools because they don't give a shit about us. You think they argue over us? I mean, it's just, we've lost our government, and that brings you into the whole, what 9/11's done. First, the terrorism thing's over. The terrorists won because they've already changed this country in many, many ways, and it had to happen. I mean, all we can do with terrorism, in my opinion, is keep our security strong, and our security, it must be pretty good because we do stop a lot. There's no doubt about that. But keep the security strong. But God damn it, get these fucking kids out of Afghanistan and wherever else they might. The funny thing happened where we were over at the Shoba coffee shop, the bakery, one day, and a friend of ours that we've met there is a girl who was in Iraq, and she was injured, and in a bomb, I think a roadside bomb. But anyway, to make a long story short, she was there with a friend, and he was a young kid, and all of a sudden he had just gotten back, and he had a month off. He had just gotten back, and all of a sudden it slipped that he's just got back from Syria. So here we go again. Is this going to start? But anyway, I'm not going to go looking for trouble on that one. But just having people in Afghanistan is so utterly fucking ridiculous. And those poor bastards get killed and maimed and damaged for life. And in reality, as far as, it's not going to stop terrorism. Terrorism, I'm surprised they haven't done more small things like the marathon bombing, because they're easier. And if you did a lot of them, you'd scare the shit out of us. But the fact that what I'm saying is that terrorism is going to be there, and you can't. These foreign wars aren't going to stop terrorism. What the hell's it going to do? There's always going to be terrorists there. But anyway, I got to stop on that issue because I don't want to get going. I'm not. I really don't know all that. What do I know, right? But other than that, everything's great. It's been a good summer. I'm healthy, thank God. Still clean, sober, and all that. And hope everyone else is doing good. I think maybe go down to see a lot of you guys don't even know who my family is, but going down to Virginia to see my sister, maybe. I hope. And my big thing is I got to decide I actually have till September, sometime right after this summer, to decide if I'm going to buy my car or give it up. I've been through so much with that car. I can see myself starting to fucking cry if I have to give it up. And so I think what I'm going to do is just buy it. I can still buy, at the end of the lease I could buy it, and that way I can avoid paying the extra mileage, because I'm going to have to pay that, and. But what the fuck do you care about that? Yeah. Anyway, so that's a good sign that maybe I should shut up right now and just sign off. I just got a bug to do this again, and I don't know why. But Good luck, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Good night and good